Alright. On the open, I actually like this hand. So we actually have a pretty good keep here. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out... I think I go for the Mana Worker. Because if the opponent actually has a removal, I'm fine with losing this since we have the Goblin here. Let's go land. Kick. Get ourselves... Oh shoot, what's better for us? The green source or the red source? Tatyova requires double green. Was there anything else in our deck that required a double color? No, Tatyova is the only one. But we have so much red. I think I'm still going to go with the green source. We have the Mana Worker. So we have the ability to potentially fix our mana, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Alright, opponent gets a Relic of Legends, which, in all honesty, is actually a pretty decent mana rock. Taps for mana of any color, you can tap Legends to help you pay for the mana. We'll send in the Sprouting Goblin at our opponent. See if they're willing to trade that Dusk Shadow for it. Oh, they are willing to trade it. That surprised me. I thought I was getting away with just 2 points in the face. Well, hopefully we don't flood out and, you know, get punished for getting rid of our draw engine from second lands. Overall, I think it's still a good trade for us, considering this has the ability to pump up and become a just threat that already can become a 4/4 at will. Oh no, walls. We have the Battle Hymn to destroy whichever wall they go search out. So I'm not too worried about it. Alright, so they do have Chaplain. We'll enlist the aid of our Mana Worker here. That way we can get in 4 damage. Okay. I'm not sure why they blocked that. By blocking with this to get rid of one of their defender creatures, this bursts a whole bunch of bird tokens based on the number of defenders you have. And sacrificing the 1/3 there against a 4 trample damage, just that we only take 1 point, didn't feel like it was worth it. To me, at least. What do you have, opponent? You're only showing white-black lands, but you do have Relic, so you could pay for mana of any color. At this point, this enters the battlefield, and you get 1 token. Okay. Attempt to destroy it? Alright. Put the Goblin Picker on the board. We'll enlist our 4/4 and we'll attack with the Worker here. Because your 1/1 flyer is not going to chump block much here. Yeah, so this is unfortunately a opponent that just doesn't know the value of how to play defenders. You don't just immediately throw this onto the board once we don't have any other defenders, unless it's your only play. Because of just like what just happened. I lightning struck it, and they don't get any more triggers. It's kind of a hope and prayer opponent doesn't have an answer to the wall then. Alright. Call for our opponent for a bunch of 1/1s. Frightful Return does allow them to reanimate the wall. Oh no, we lost the card. I'm not too worried about that, because... choose attackers. Enlist. Attack, attack. And opponent's at 11, so we can Might here, and basically get lethal. What about my mana worker? Oh, okay. If that's the case, I guess I'm going to protect the picker. If that was instead of the Gaia's Might, but the one that allowed me to give Trample, the opponent would be dead. Because we would have that one more point of damage that we could have done. Now, I wouldn't have used it on the picker. I just would have just put it on the Warbird or even the worker, but... Alright, opponent does have lots of chaplains here. Let's go ahead and give a discard. Alright. Put that to the board. Enlist the help once more. Sending Mana Worker doesn't really help us, but we may as well attempt it. Alright, opponent. Here comes 7 trample damage. How do you wish to survive? That's the minimum requirement for blocks. Alright, opponent goes down to 1. I think I want to deny my opponent the card draw, so we'll sacrifice the Mana Worker. Because they're playing a wall deck, and preventing them from getting another wall would actually make it so that way we can actually potentially get through against this opponent. Because as is, they play Chaplain. They get themselves 2 more birds. 3 more birds, because this one will trigger and that one will trigger. I'm surprised how many times I've come across people who's managed to come across 2... Oh, the Cruelty of Gix for our opponent. So they're going to reanimate a wall? So that way they can get a bunch of birds, right? Man, opponent... How do I keep coming across find opponents that manage to get 2 of these chaplains? I only ever see 1 ever table on a board. At most. Alright. Shoot. Alright, Picker, please help us find the pump spell that will win. Nope. Alright. Trying to think, what do we do? So if we send in the Brute, we get to kill 7 things, potentially. Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. And we send the Brawler. So we kill ourselves off a whole bunch of defenders here. Or, you know, chump blocks. Because they have to block 7 points of damage. So they have to throw in 1 more bird, throw in the Sentinel. They have to block Brawler, which means we get rid of another Chaplain. Because they don't have enough blockers. Alright, so we kill the... yeah, I'm gonna kill your Chaplain, I'm not gonna kill the bird. You gotta make sure to prioritize that in the order. I think I want to kill all the birds, leave them with the shield wall. Oh, by the way, I held the land just as another discard option for the Picker, so that way we can try to find answers. Also, this way, if we happen to draw Tatyova, it serves as a just... We play Tatyova, play the land. Alright, opponent gets Tribute to Urborg. And they can actually kick it because of the Relic. So, let's see. If we send in the Sentry, we can kill stupid lands. Discard the green. Alright, we find the Captain. Pass it back. I don't send an attack, because this way any spell I get off the top gives all of my creatures +1/+0 and trample. Oh, they're running the Weatherlight. Interesting. Why? Discard blue source. Ah, there we go. Lightning bolt to face, or lightning strike to face. We get there! Oh, jeez. Oh. It was a challenge, but we get there. And we climb up to Platinum 3. Alright, on the open, this one, unfortunately, it's a mulligan. Can't risk keeping this hoping to draw red source, especially considering we're still even a green source off of playing this Tatyova. I can keep this. I think I send short to the bottom. This way we can impulse to get ourselves our third land, hopefully find ourselves a green source. Oh, there's our third land. Alright, there's the Pilgrim for our opponent. Let's pass it to the opponent. I don't want to impulse right away. Because if they have cards that they might not want to put to the board because they're worried about our open mana, it's always a good idea to just bluff it. Alright, let's impulse. There's our green source. It's a shame we're giving up the terror. Oh, there's another green source. If you told me I would draw a green source immediately after what I saw there, I would have grabbed the terror. But that's the way it goes. You gotta figure out what your priorities are for your hand. Alright, so for our turn, we go land, play Warbrute. If the opponent attacks in, I will trade against the Pilgrim. Well, I don't think I trade against the Ravagers. No. Alright, Warbrute to the board. I just realized I didn't even think about this. This taps for mana of any color. I honestly thought I wasn't going to have any way to kick this. But Gardener actually gives me a way to kick it. I didn't include any white sources. Oh, sorry. Well, I guess we're still going to not have a way to kick it. That's weird. I thought I received a message, but... So I got distracted because of my phone, and apparently... there was no message. Oh, well. No blocks. We'll land and pass here. Okay, let's see. What do they plan on doing? Okay, so they're going to enlist there. Is what they're going to do. Let's see what happens if we try to kill this. Alright, no response from the opponent. So that means I feel safe that I can do this as well. Land to the bottom. Give the opponent the thanks. Alright, Sentry for our opponent, and oh my gosh, the lands just keep coming. Oh boy. Opponent's going to come in again. Offer the block, and we'll just go for the kick here. Get as large as we can. That way, if they did actually have pump, we had the chance to maybe still kill it. Now, I had to use all my pump defensively here, which feels bad. There's our battalion captain now, after all this time. Gonna hold the land in hand, that way if we draw Tatyova, we can play the land and get the animations. Alright, opponent's gonna come in with everything. Block... Trade, feels bad, but I'm gonna have to go for it. Oh no, they finally found their pump. Oh yeah, that's a feels bad. Yeah, and we'll give them the GGs because we just have this. We're gonna scoop it up. Oh, this isn't an early scoop. The opponent just has the win there. Before it gets too late. Oh no! Hey, how things going? Welcome to the channel, everyone. Hope your stream was doing well. Oh, jeez. But yeah, hello everyone. If you're not familiar with my channel, we do lots of Magic the Gathering here. In the middle of drafting right now, and not loving this hand. If I had a green source instead of the blue source, I would keep this. How greedy are we? We're currently 4-1 with this. Oh no, 5-1. 5-1. Yeah, like I said, we're 5-1 right now. Drafts earlier have been pretty well. We went 4-3, 7-2, and unfortunately 1 goose egg. And then we have this one right here. Which I think we're going to do is we're going to hit mulligan. This is a much better hand. We'll keep this. And I'm going to put the impulse on the bottom. The fact that we'll have a 3-3 Nishoba Brawler for turn 3 is going to be good. To follow it up with a Kavu, if we get one more land, Warbrute, oh, that's a nice curve. I think it's one of the best curves you can ask for in Magic Draft right now for red-green. Alright, we do hit a Shore Up. Not a bad spell for us. We're playing Temur Pump, so we have lots of pump spells. Shore Up at least gives us a protection. Alright, Odo, well, thank you very much for showing up with everyone. I hope you had a nice stream. And I'll hopefully see you next time. Yeah, I'll make sure to try to catch you on your next stream, whatever that may be. Let's see, so we go land and attack here. Let's see, yep. Get that hit in, and we'll go for the Kavu. Alright. Protector for our opponent. Ooh, we had another land. Before we do anything, we attack. This way we have the pump options at our availability before we tap out to play this Warbrute. Because they go double block to kill Kavu. Accepting that we can only pump one to maybe kill the Griffin. It meant we could actually kick this, but... Alright, Warbrute to the board. Next turn is going to be a lot of damage. But that's enough to send the opponent scooping already. There we go. Let's see here. This is probably a little greedy to keep, but I think I'm going to take it because we have Goblin Picker, which allows us to loot to maybe draw into the lands if we miss land drops. Alright, black-green for our opponent. I still think this is a terrible wall. The only reason you run it is you have the Defender package going for you, I feel. Because it's a 0-2! What does it block? Luckily, we draw land. If we get one more land, it'd be amazing, just because of all the 4-drops we have. Not going to complain about getting the pump spell, but let's first send the picker. Of course, the pump doesn't block. Go for the Kavu. Alright, Sentry for our opponent. Let's send the team. The opponent gotta be suspicious about pump spells, right? Alright, well, we will give the pump, give the trample, and we'll pump one more here. Now, we don't get to develop more to the board here, but I still feel like getting the 4/4 reach off the board is a good thing for us. Alright, another Vine Wall for our opponent. Alright, Dusk Shadow for our opponent. Alright, before we do anything, let's go ahead and send the attack again. But how many times are we going to have to teach you this lesson? Alright, let's see here. Let's actually go... Let's go for a non-kick. And we'll go for the pluses here. Now the opponent has no board. This wall is just so bad. Do not play this wall unless you're looking for filler cards. Alright, Micromancer for our opponent. Allows them to get any one-cost spell. So this could be Shore Up, Cut Down. Oh, they go for Urborg Repossession. Good card, good card. Oh, Battlemage is great. Well, let's go ahead and get the Sentry to the board. Attack in. Now, they could play Repossession, kick it. But that would cost them... I was going to say enough mana that they couldn't replay Sentry. They could only play the Shadow. But now they could kick it and get back both. I'm trying to think, though. Let's see, if we go Battlemage. Attack. Furious Bellow. How much damage really is that? That's a lot of damage. Alright, let's go for it. Battlemage. Attack. All of our creatures will get trampled because we play this. Opponent is gonna go for the double block. We get the punish. We get the grow. I don't need the land. We'll put it on the bottom. And opponent is now down to 4 life. That's a good game scenario here, unless they have a sweeper. If they get dragged down, that would sweep our whole board. But, alright, they play out the Sentry. They play out the 2-drop. And they'll die because we swing wider than them, right? Ooh, Grotto. So they could potentially play another spell and keep themselves in this, right? Let's see, how much do we swing for? If we swing all. Let's see, so that swings 4. That swings 2. So they have to block Kavu. And they have to block here. So we get 1 damage through. We end up trading the entire board. And we get to keep our 1/3 and our 2/2. Alright. We send it. Had to think that one out. It's better for us to go ahead and send it right now. Get these trades, keep them off the board. Puts them down to 1. And if they miss up the blocks and don't block the Kavu, Kavu does 4 damage. Okay, activate. Activate. Opponent's down to 1. I have to have 2 answers now. During our turn, if we don't have the ability to kill them, we go for a Warbrute, so that way we can try to get the Trample body to the board. Now, there is a world where they could go for the black kill spell, kill Battlemage or Picker, gain themselves back 3 life. That's not enough. Do you have a 1-drop? Oh, I guess a 2-drop. Oh, that comes into play tapped. I'm sorry, but that is good game there. And we get there. That was win number 7, correct? Yes! Win number 7 there! All right. That's 2 times tonight. We managed to go the 7 wins. And this time we did in 7 and 1 and not 7 and 2. Oh, thank you, Queen of Miki, for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. I guess that's my reward for making it all the way through, huh? Greatly appreciate it. So, yeah, no, this deck right here was actually really cool. Just going over it again real quick, just to... So that way you can see all the cards that we actually took advantage of. So, Battlemage Captain here. Thanks, Queen. I really appreciate it. So, Battlemage Captain... The few times we managed to draw this actually did a great job because of how it gave all of our creatures trample. And with the green pump of cards like Colossal Growth or the Might, it definitely works out amazing. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. And with cards like the Terror here that grows, or I mean not grows, but gets cheaper for all of our instants in play, it makes it easy for us to get to the board. Sentry, an amazing 4-drop because of the fact it's a reach body. It's a 4/4 for 4. So it helps us. Oh, it's Mickey. Oh, sorry, I thought it was Miki because M-I-K-I. But alright, Mickey. Well, thank you very much. Sorry about the mispronunciation. But yeah, no, the Sentry here works out great because we are a lot of 4-drops for if you think about it, because we run all of these at 4. This we more like a yes, Queen. But yeah, Tatyova ended up working out great, and is just an all-star on its own, so you don't really have to build around too much. But I have to admit, Squee the Dubious Monarch was such a great card on the games we got to play it. I can't say how much I love this new version of Squee, especially for draft.
Thank you for watching the video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe for more content. If you'd like to join me while I stream, you can find me on Twitch, the link below. I hope to see you again in the next video and have a nice one.